Hello, I'm Bo Bernstein and I'm going to be telling you about an amazing book I just read. This book is probably one of my favorite books of all time, and it's called The Block. It's the second book in the Loop series trilogy. It was written by Ben Oliver. It is a science fiction novel and I found it very intriguing. Now, to dive into the book, it starts off where the first book ended, when the main character, Luca, is once again imprisoned and the outside world is full of insane, human-killing, brain-dead people who used to be normal humans, along with a few lucky survivors. Luca is going insane in this isolated jail and is about to give up until his friends from his old jail come and to break him out. They were successful with their escape, but the monster behind all of this havoc, which is an AI, is tracking them down to imprison them once again and turn them into alts, which are partially human, and they're used as hosts for the evil supreme AI called Happy. Next, Luca and his friends must find a way to somehow hide from the tracking drones coming after them by the thousands. Luca stumbles into his long-lost sister, who was part of the Missing before the ward fell into the state. The Missing have been unfound all this time from Happy, the AI. So where have they been? They found a way to scientifically die and conserve their bodies so that Happy can't sense they're there. When they're dead, their bodies aren't alive, but their minds are, and in an alternative video game world. It's very complex, but now Luca and the other survivors hiding with his friends must hide with the Missing until the tracking drones are gone. This scene in the story is very complex, but the summary is that there was a mad scientist who made this theory to die, but still be alive, which is the only way that they can hide from the drones. But the scientist wants everyone to stay in the dead state and stop fighting so he won't be lonely. Eventually, they are able to defeat the mad scientists and keep going to defeat Happy. Now, they must go back to save their friends who are vulnerable to the drones finding them because they are not in the dead state. They're just there. They eventually find them, but the drones come minutes after and they all get captured. Luckily, Luca is able to make a deal with Happy. The deal is that if Luca goes with Happy and gets turned into a host, the rest will be set free. Happy agrees to the deal. The next day, Happy forces Luca to speak on worldwide television and tell the survivors to give up, and that he has also agreed to side with Happy. Spoiler alert. Fortunately, Luca, of course, finds a way to show video footage of Happy scheming all these plans on television and saying all these horrible things about the humans. And then he speaks this to all of Happy's companions in live television. But somehow the people don't understand that his companions are so loyal to him, so that they go after Luca and say that he is a rebel. Lastly, Luca gets to say his final words and is unfortunately killed by one of Happy's hosts. He dies on television, but hopefully was able to convince some survivors to fight on. I'm very unsure of what will happen next in the next and last book of the series, but I'm very curious and excited to find out. This was my summary of The Block, written by Ben Oliver. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed this book. Thank you.